Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on Tuesday instead of on Monday. Yesterday, which was Monday, today is the 30th Tuesday of April 2019. And yeah, yesterday was a total bed day because since last week I've been having migraines. I don't even know since when. Since like last Wednesday, I think. And I could not get up the Ramble session yesterday, so I'm doing it today. And I still have a residual headache, and I'm hoping that it will go away from me. Yeah, so anyhow, let's just get started. So, here is my creative journal for March and April 2019. And let me show you. This is made out of an altered composition book. I say it every time, I know, but I've gotten a lot of new subscribers, so thank you very much. And yeah, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for returning and coming back to see what's going on. So I did want to mention, especially to those that are new to my channel, this is an altered composition book. I increased the spine on it and made it into a junk journal to use as my daily creative journal for March and April. And I can plan on continuing to use these types of books, I think. So in the description box below, there will be links to the process videos or tutorials for making a book like this if you are interested. And it also has a review on there of the pros and cons of this book. And so yeah, check those out. And also to those that are new to my channel, I have playlists, okay? On my channel, you can click the tab that says playlist. So if you want to see flip throughs of my journal, they're very chatty. All my videos are very chatty. But anyway, if you want to see flip throughs from the very beginning, from 5 years ago, they're all on there on that playlist. And I also have playlists for these ramble sessions. If I have tutorials, I have playlists for tutorials. Yeah, playlists for everything. So make sure you check out and peruse, if you so desire, my playlist, because all of them are, categorized into the different playlists. So anywho, all right. Excuse me, there's Fred. Let's get into this and see where we're at. I am behind because, like I said, I've been in bed for several days now. I had a bit of a reprieve on Sunday, and I did get a few crafty things done. So yeah, today I'm hoping not to succumb to the bed and get some things done. My husband has been a champ. He's now currently, if you can hear in the background, washing all of the towels in the house. So I'm so thankful for him. And yeah, we kind of were a tag team, sort of, I wish we could get our good days combined so that each of us, when one of us is having a bad day, the other one, like, we're both having bad days at the same time. And sometimes that happens. I don't know if I'm making sense. I just want to like coordinate our good days. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes our bodies just don't agree with that. So anyhow, this is where I'm at in the book, and I am behind. Okay, this is the last day that I put in my book, although I did not even journal in it, right? So I need to do that. But then over here are some of the things that I either have been working on or I want to add to the book. So let's get into that. What I've been making. This is a beautiful card from my sweet sister Karen down under that I got to use. So yeah, I only have a few more pages, and then after this book is completed, look at that chunky goodness, right? So once it's like squeezed and tied, it'll only be that thick, which is wonderful. It'll fit on my shelf perfectly instead of it being like that, which is how my December book was even when it was tied. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And again, there is a review for this book and how it originally started out and then how it ended up and what I thought about it and what I liked about it and what I did not like about it. So be sure to check that out. Okay. So, one of the things I did work on, oh, let me show you this too. Here's the latest crochet that I did this last week. I haven't crocheted in a few days, so it's like whatever you want it to be. It like a trivet, if you want it to be. It's made out of cotton yarn. This is the back, okay? My nemesis. Look at that. So yeah, I gotta sit there and tie in all those stupid ends. I hate that. Okay, anyway. But these are super fun to make, mandalas, and I'm making them. I keep on making them, and I'm gonna keep on making them. And yeah, they're fun. Okay, so there's that. Another thing that I was working on Sunday when I had a bit of a reprieve is this. Okay, and here's like a little tip for you. This is just stuck on here because I've been using this yarn, or not yarn, this thread. So I wanted to put this in my book, so I just stuck it on there to keep it for my book. But this right here is a container that holds the laundry pods, right? And so it has a lovely laundry scent to it. And let me show you what's in here. So in between little times, there you have it. It looks like a mess, doesn't it? In between the times of my headache going crazy and whatnot, I would come out to my room and work on, you know, about 10 of these at a time. And all they are Ruffles. And they're super sweet little ruffles that I make out of scraps of fabric. And this is actually an old, I've shown you this before. Never think of the name. I can never think of the name of it. It's a pillow cover. It's like a hypoallergenic pillow cover. And I had to replace mine. So when I took the old yucky ones off, I thought I can use those. And the fabric is really thin. It's almost like a muslin kind of fabric, and it tears super easily. And yeah, you just make ruffles out of them. And you can also dye them, okay? You can dye anything, really. This I did like the smush thing, right? I put some ink on a plastic sheet, watered it up, stuck it in there, and there you have it, right? A colorful ruffle. So you can do that with them. You could do whatever you want. You can use these as little pull tabs, right, on a tag or something. You can actually cut bits of them off to use. Let me show you. I've used them. Oh, they smell delicious. I've used them here. Let me see. I have used them in my book multiple times. Let me just see if I can find a quick little page. This right here is a piece of that that I just stamped on. Let me see. Come on now. And of course I cannot find a page where I have one. Of course not. That would be too darn simple. All right, you guys are probably looking and being like, here's one right here, okay? So there's one that I just put on a, you know, on a tag, right? Oh, here's one. Okay, so I just cut a piece off and stuck it on here with glue with Fabri-Tac. Yep, so lots of different ways to use them. And so I still have a pile over by my sewing machine. And so I'm making up a whole bunch, a lot of these plain ones. And then some of these, here is an idea. If any of you guys have pups, I've got two. They do go, well, the groomer comes to me. But anyway, whenever they're done being groomed, she always puts these kerchiefs on them when they're all pretty and smelling good again. And I usually, we usually leave them on the dogs because it's so cute, ooh, ah, over them. And then after like a day, they get tired of having them on. And so we take them off and we put them in their little toy box. And once that pile builds and builds and builds, I take them all out, I wash them, I iron them, and they make fabulous scraps. So this one, and the funny part is that the groomer uses, they're all like seasonal, right? So that they got groomed in February, I'm guessing, because this has lips all over it. And so, yeah, they make super cute, you know, embellishments. So using up the scraps. Let's see, there's another one. Oh, here's one. This was like in the summertime, 4th of July. This one right here was October. Ooh, there you go, pumpkins and squash. Some of these, I got this fabric from AJ's Inspired Life. So I made little ruffles from that. Some of these are just scraps that I have. This is just springtime fabric. So yeah, this is another one. This is like a fat one. This was from sometime in February as well. These have been collected over years. So, and they smell so, ooh, they smell so good because I keep them in this bucket, right? So, yep, so I've been doing that in my spare time from my bed. Well, I haven't been doing these from my bed, obviously, but when I was out of my bed, briefly. And then, yeah, so that's what I did with those. And I still have a pile next to my sewing machine that I need to do. And I can either use them in my own journal, or of course I can send them out in Happy Mail. Now look at this that I found in my pile of kerchiefs, right? Wish I would have found this on Easter. Look at that. That's such a beautiful image. So I can cut this out and make a little pocket in my book or whatevs. So cute, so cute. And then use the other little bits as little embellishments, right? Here's another Easter one. How cute is that? Just scraps of fabric. Scraps of fabric. Yeah, love it. Okay, so that's what I do with my dog's kerchiefs. I make them into stuff. All right. So let's see what else. Okay, these I made over the weekend. Well, on Sunday, really, because that was the only day that I was remotely, some semblance of human. So these are book text pouches, and they were inspired by Treasure Books. I will leave the link to her tutorial below. I whipped these up very quickly on Sunday. They literally take a few minutes. So go on over to her channel and look. They're text pockets or pouches, I think she calls them. Super easy to do. There's like, a little collage bit on here. And also this is where I used one of my little ruffles as well with some extra fabric, that I have. And then here's another one that I did. So pretty. And then she'll tell you on her tutorial, I made like a cluster here of fabric and paper and doilies and whatever that's called, pattern paper. And then I took it to my sewing machine and sewed it. So she'll tell you in her tutorial that if you're gonna do something like this and sew it on top, you need to sew it first before you sew the pouch together, right? So these were really fun to make, and I want to make a whole bunch more because who in the journaling world does not have a whole slew of book texts that you need to do something with? I know I do. So I did that in my in the time that I did not, my headache wasn't grueling. So I want to make a lot more of those. And then yesterday, very briefly before I succumbed to the bed for the rest of the day, I did work on making a few more of these little envelopes, and I make that again. No, this is from 49 Dragonflies. I'm such a fangirl. Oh my gosh, it's not even funny. So, yeah, she made hers, and you've seen mine before that I made inspired by her as well, but they were vintagey. And then I thought, well, I love colors, so I was going to try to make them out of my, what kind of paper is this? It is food coloring dyed paper, so I just made colorful ones, and they have napkins and music paper, and of course everything's inked with color because I love color and I love ink. And then I put a glossy varnish over the top of it, and then when it dries completely, I take my powder and swirl it all around, and that takes the sticky off of the off of the paper so that it won't stick in your book or anything like that. Little tip for you. So I sewed these just this morning, sewed them up. There's no glue on the seams or anything like that, and because I used the glossy varnish, and it's acrylic, it acts as like a plastic, it makes it like plasticky, so I'm hoping these won't rip or anything like that, especially on the seams where you ink the seams. It just weakens the paper, so I'm hoping that the varnish helps with that. So I made that one, and then this one here, right? I still need to embellish the front with some fabric and bits like that. And here's another one. So these are super fun and quick to do. So I made those. Let's see what else. Excuse me. They're spread. Oh, I wanted to show you one of the last things. These magazines, which obviously I wish I had gotten before Easter or before this Easter month. But I got one of my dear friends, Lynn, whom I am praying for as, yeah, so Lynn, if you're watching, I love you, sweetie, and I'm praying for you. So she had on one of the groups a little while back, she put a list of some of the free magazines that she gets, and they just have really fabulous, look at those silhouettes. Oh, let me get up and see if there's glare. No. Okay. Beautiful silhouettes. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Little, oh, if you like dragons. Oh, seahorses. Yeah. Oh, see, like I would cut this out right here. Right? It's never too early to start thinking about the beach. Yeah, and use that. So anyhow, these are free magazines. They're free catalogs, right? Sorry if there's a glare. That would look simply gorgeous as a pocket in my book just because it's gorgeous, you know? So yeah, so I ordered a bunch of free magazines. It's called Leanin' Tree, so look that up. leanintree.com, I guess, or trumblegreetings.com. Maybe that's it. Trumbull Greetings. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Yeah. And in here, these are like cards and stuff, but like the pictures are like inches, you know, they're about an inch by an inch, but how cute, right? You could cut these little things out and they would actually work great in planners as well. And then there was something back here where oh yeah. See, like look at that, little bookmarks. How cute are those to cut out and stick in your book? Adorable. So there's that one. This is Christmas, obviously, so I will be saving this for my Christmas thing, right? But even these, like these square magnets, so cute, and they have like the anti-acid little things. They're just adorable. So yeah, that's a fun book too to use. And then, oh, here's another one. Then this one here has just a, look at that cute little bus, huh? Camper bus thing. So adorable. Oh, there's the bed. I need that for the last few days in April, because that's where I've been, in a bed. Yeah. Not by choice, but anyway. And then this is from Hirschner's, and I ordered this for a few reasons, because I love to crochet and I love yarn. And when I got this has a lot of cute, you know, images in it as well that you can use. Sorry. Let me see. And as well as, see, like on a day that I would be sitting crocheting or whatever, I could use an image like this as a background to one of my pages, you know, just to denote that I crocheted that day. But they have really fabulous, you know, just fabulous pictures. Like, look at that for Christmas. How fun would that be? Just a lot of, oh, here's a bunch of Easter stuff. How cute. Look, like, look at that right there. That would be perfect on a journal page. Just adorable. More Christmas stuff. I'll have to save this for, obviously, for Christmas. But yes, some lovely items in there. So you can go on to Hirschners.com and get yourself a catalog. I, of course, will be perusing this first for yarn. And then these are the other ones. Wind and Weather, Plow and Earth. I think these all come from, let me see, Leanin' Tree, maybe. Or maybe not. I mean, look up those things. Leanin' Tree, Plow and Earth, Plow and Hearth, and then Wind and Weather. So you can look those up for yourselves. And yeah, get you some catalogs if you want. And what else have I been doing? I haven't really been doing much of anything else, creative-wise, because like I said, I've been in bed for the last few days. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and yeah. So, anywho, I will thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'm going to continue working on some stuff, hopefully, before I end up back in bed. I think I'm going to help, or no, I'm going to clean out the refrigerator, I think. Yeah, fun, fun, fun. So anywho, just wanted to pop in to say hello. I miss you guys. I don't like it when I don't video on Monday because that's just part of my routine. But yeah, yesterday was a no-go for me. So I'm going to try to clean up this mess of a desk and work on a few things. Oh, golly. And yeah, and that's what I'm going to do. So I hope y'all are doing something crafty today. I hope you're having fun. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. And I will talk to all real soon. Bye.